control break, and so then it was just like, well, I can't do anything about it. Take the round. I'm not sure. That was really odd.
Wow, our next match is Vicious versus Echo Fox's JustinWong. Ooh,
you make this sound exciting, like Vicious is gonna do anything, dude.
Well, I'm just saying. We know Vicious, and Vicious before becoming a commentator was definitely a threat in SoCal, and definitely one of those more meticulous, more annoying players that you had to look out for, especially in a pool.
No, Vicious is definitely a very strong player.
But of course, a very strong player himself, Mr. Echo Fox's JustinWong.
I will say one thing about Vicious, though, is that he has an oh-so-sexy voice. You know?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, I'll let him know that you feel that way.
And you see him using his dulcet sounds right there, talking to JustinWong. JustinWong, of course, recently signed by Echo Fox. Echo Fox trying to take over the fighting game world, signing so many strong players from all the different games.
Yeah, I mean, and you have to remember, we were talking about this a little bit on our show, that, like, you know, Echo Fox is definitely a threat, and who better to be a threat to any pool, any game, basically, it's Mr. JustinWong.
Yeah, you know? And you know what? According to you, 2017's Capcom Cup champion.
I'm just saying, dude, he puts in the legwork. He's one of those guys. You tell me an event that JustinWong can't be at just because he didn't want to be at and not go to compete, I'm telling you, man, it's not possible. He's one of those guys that grinds a lot, and I feel like at the end of the year, people are going to be like, man, the most consistent player can possibly be JustinWong, getting multiple top 8s.
What I'm actually kind of hoping for, to be honest with you, is that the recent signing to Echo Fox is going to kind of light a fire for Justin, you know what I mean? Kind of like, you know what, I just went to this new sponsor, I need to prove myself, because I feel like last year he kind of had a lackluster result towards the end of the year.
Probably wasn't happy with his results.
Yeah, I mean, he has not gone to a Capcom Cup yet where he has not gone 0-2. And so I'm sure he wants to fix that.
Oh, yeah, they're going to go back and they're going to pick the stage.
Oh, yeah, they've got the beach stage, of course, which covers your feet.
Yeah.
And can cause some problems. Not so much in that matchup. The biggest problem is really like the birdie.
Yeah, you can't see like the items.
Yeah, the banana and the cans. You can't even really see them down there in the wave. And besides, you don't want to be littering the ocean like that anyway. It's a problem.
Man. I saw a video where somebody just pulled a straw out of a turtle's nose.
Dude, that's the most painful video I've ever seen.
Come on, man.
It's so hard for me to watch that video, but like it still makes you so happy when it happens. But
true.
Oh my God, that was so painful to watch. Oh.
All right, I hope this isn't painful
to watch. It's all Birdie's fault, dude. It's all Birdie's fault.
All right, here we go. Nice footsies being played right now. There's that V-skill to start off, and you see Justin trying to establish that neutral game already.
Right. No, go ahead.
Vicious not trying to give up that neutral game, and they're still virtually in the middle of the stage.
Yeah, it's interesting to me. This match, I feel like, is a fight between two very similar characters. Yeah. Very footsie-oriented. However, Cammy just has a better air game because of the dive kick, and Karin, of course, just has bad anti-airs, right? That gives Cammy a slight advantage, but
nice, gets the throw.
Karin on the ground has that stand around house, and she has that V skill as well, which gives her a little bit of superior battling on the ground.
Oh, nice. Use that dash, get out of there. Nice standing medium kick. Trigger's done right now for Justin, and you see go right back to the footsie. Vicious not out of this yet. Still has Trigger in his pocket, but constantly running into those standing medium kicks. And Justin definitely one of those players that has said himself, like he feels like Karin went under the radar. Like people are complaining about all these other characters, but Karin hasn't been touched, and in some instances even better.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting too, because I felt like the footsies was kind of evened out, because Karin's stand medium kick was made 1 frame slower, and Cammy's was made 1 frame faster. So they're the same speed now, and they have the exact same distance. But Justin is just, the way that he's been using the buttons and the range that he's been using the buttons has been significantly overpowering Jeremy's attempts.
And you see that range. You see that range that Justin is playing at. Every time that Vicious tried to rebuttal back, Justin had a button there to meet his button. So it's a really hard matchup, but you're saying that they basically have the same buttons right now, and it's all about that who's going to control that neutral.
Justin looks at him, he's like, "You okay, man? I just got a perfect on you on stream." Yeah. You can see Jeremy there thinking about it, trying to decide whether he wants to switch characters or not.
Well, I like the fact that he's thinking right now.
Right.
You take that time and you go back because that's going to give you the mental break that you need in a lot of instances. Maybe all you need is that extra second to think and be like, hey, maybe I was going in a little too hard right there.
Right.
And now you can think about it and then you go back into it. So, of course, sticks with Cammy, goes back into the match.
I would definitely like to see a little bit more jumping from Vicious. Use that jump medium punch, heavy punch, see if that he can test Justin's anti-air because Karin already has a slight advantage in the footsies in this match. And then you're fighting JustinWong.
Yeah. Nice pressure already. Life lead in favor of Justin. And back into that corner already. Nice anti-air and gives up bad positioning, but all in favor to get the stun. And we're going to see a nice chunk of damage. Not going to die, but in a bad position. Nice EXDP and standing medium kick is just controlling the match right now.
That EXDP was the only damage that he did that whole entire round. Otherwise, it was another perfect for JustinWong.
And you see Vicious trying to get in position to try to apply that pressure, but V-skill from Karin is such a threat. That roundhouse and standing medium kick, you can't get by it.
Right. And again, great defense there from Justin, not falling for any of the pressure that Vicious got just then, and then was immediately able to counter poke and convert into a big old combo. Oh, God, the standing medium kick.
Standing medium kick, nice crouch fierce right there.
Okay, here we go.
Here comes Vicious, trying to keep that pressure up. Justin answers back with a standing roundhouse, confirms.
Into the critical art. Is it gonna kill?
No, she's dead.
There it is, right there. And thus ends the competitive career of Vicious, and it is back to Comet. No,
maybe that was winners. Maybe he's still in.
Yeah, I know.
He's still in.
No, Vicious, like I said,